Hey guys, Alex here, and welcome back to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. When we left off, I did my poem. This time I'm trying to focus on Natsuki, since Sayori no longer exists, so... Hi again, Alex. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh, what the fuck. Thanks for keeping your promise, Alex. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Holy shit, that actually scared me. Oh my fucking god. I don't know why, but oh my god, that actually got me. I don't know if you heard my little gasp or something. I was like, just for a second there, oh my god. Why did that? I took my break and I'm still on edge, oh my god. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. You already have to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you just plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Sorry, I thought the music just got like a little lower. Like it was higher pitched and lower pitched. But I might just be a little crazy. Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps a mega collection in a club room. Why is she in the way? Okay. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Alex. Make sure you put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. Okay, I swear the music is just slowly changing. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Oh, wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not like that, Yuri. I want to try and be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? It just felt like... well, as vice president and all, but I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you feeling left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, or so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. This is... how is this girl accidentally being so cute? Even if she picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Is it just the loop that's throwing me off? I just did it again. I guess it's just the way the music loops. It's messing with me. Alright then. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Assuming I don't finish the book in a week, you're probably going to be dead before I ever finish this book. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried back in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her, in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? Mitsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. You look like a fucking weeb. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the other side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Mitsuki snatches it out of my hand, and then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most infuriating sight in the world. How do you read it then? Let me ask you that question then. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Are Fate Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. But, hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing else. Don't fuck with me. No, I'm kidding. Oh. Whoa. I was making a joke, I was gonna reread that, and it just fucking changed. Can I... No, the history is still a blank mess. Don't judge a book. I'm sorry if that was just really loud, but it's just... In fact, Mitsuki pulls the first volume of Parafit Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo. You just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I'm not as small as you. I have to cross my legs, hurts more. I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. You can't read at the same time like that. Huh? Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. It makes me feel weird about it. Mitsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It only is a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space where she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin than I am. Or begin reading than I am. Wow. How long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished a series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typically slice of life affair. Kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for writings to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. She just aged backwards, I swear. Oh god, I'm gonna get murdered. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. I just think manga's for kids. Can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Yeah, well, one day when they're parents, and if you give them a specific manga that tends to be graphic, or not them, they're kids, they would freak out and flip on you, let me tell you. So, manga's not for kids. It can be. But, can't really judge manga, because anything can be in those pages. Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, I take a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge much. Don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out. Holy shit. Oh my god. My dad would beat the shit. Dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica is kind of a jerk about it. I can't win, can I? Sorry. Maybe I should just do what Monica told me to do. Or maybe I should just listen to Monica. And then fucking... Now, Natsuki... Monica's picking on her, too. I knew Monica's totally fucking... Yeah, I'm not dropping my guard. Fucked. Well, it's paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's not enough. You gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey Natsuki. Yeah? Suddenly Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Oh, why the fuck did that scare me? Oh my fucking god. I actually kind of want to know what she's saying here. Oh jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. told you not to give. She didn't have time to finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Alex. She's fine. Just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems then? Ah. I'm just gonna contemplate what just happened there for a few seconds. So are they robots? Am I dead? What's happening? Am I still sitting in Sayori's room? Freaking out? And I passed out and I'm having this dream? Because she mentioned Monica, so now I'm just thinking about Monica being evil? Who should I show my poem to first? Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Huh? Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well it's not that great, but at least let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Hey! Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that to myself, mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a lose that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Sure, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Does it get horror-y? What's going on here? Why is it just a blank sheet? Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it? What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like a blank sheet of paper? I mean... Hey, shortest poem I've ever read. Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of poems, for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. I mean, you could just put a blank piece of paper, or a blank canvas, in an art gallery, and people would buy it for millions of dollars, so I'm sure your poem's worth about the same. Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Nothing is easier to read than a blank piece of paper, let me tell you. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. So no one's doing any great things around you. That's why it's a blank piece of paper. Yeah, I understand. The other thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but But then made it fall flat on purpose. Sorry, I started laughing because I set up a rhyme at the end and it's just a blank piece of paper again. It helps bring out that feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. Definitely. You rhymed nothing with nothing. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah? I guess not. I tried to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but when Sugi's feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. And Yuri. I think this is going to be like similar as well. Oh wait, no, because she's the vice president now, so it might be different. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more time to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? Just making sure. I guess that might be after reading it. So, it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Yeah, this is all something I've written before. So, I can't help but notice that several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to the feel. I'm fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, oh yeah, specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through them myself, I gotta learn to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognized in new writers is they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing styles separate from the topic matter, and as they form, fit the two together. The end result is both style and expression. Expressiveness are weak. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, her demeanor totally changes. Stammering gone, she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's something you can't blame for. There are so many different techniques, skills. Simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but all it comes to practice and then examples and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in this club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing for herself, for me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? And it's blank too. Oh, is it just glitching for me? Why is it blank? I guess they're all going to be blank. It makes sense if one's blank, they're all going to be blank. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. Sorry, I just got handed a blank piece of paper and was told it was terrible handwriting. I wasn't thinking of that at all. It took too long to read it. I took a long time to read that, did I? I like looked at it for like 2 seconds. Jesus Christ. Well, I don't read script very often. Actually, I think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of close to Natsuki's, to be honest. Like, it's almost exactly the same. But hey, I mean, there might have been a fold I didn't notice. So, you probably have your own differences in between your poem writing skills. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. Even though it was short, like, it was super short, like, less than 1 word short. It was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? Well, I don't think it could get any shorter, but it would be a crime if it would be a crime if it got any shorter. That was the perfect length for a poem. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Alex. Really? I must have totally missed that one. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Yeah, like I said, it took me like 3 seconds. Like, you didn't even... It didn't take me a long time to read it all. Oh, actually, I do think it's about ghosts. Apparently it's not, but it would make sense if it was, being as there was some sort of invisible ink. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and expressions in their work. They're usually more than a simple story or paint a picture. So you have nothing in your head, is what you're telling me? In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is being symbolically compared to a ghost. Oh, so no one can see what's in your head. Actually, that's quite the poem. No one can see what's in your head, so therefore the poem is blank. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Oh god, I just thought of Monica's poem. It's gonna be like evil, isn't it? I'm gonna see words and shit. It's gonna scare the shit out of me. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. And Monica, finally. Hi, Alex. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever had any suggestions for the clubs, like new activities or things we can do better? Tone down the assisted suicide and murders. That would definitely help. Make it exclusively about literature. That would definitely help. Well, I mean, one could argue that you cause people to die to write about it, but I mean, just cut that out of the equation and just write about your fantasies. It's way less traumatic if you do. So there's a couple suggestions. Yeah, from what I gathered, stop being an evil cunt. That would definitely help with it. New activities, things you can do better. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. And new activity. How about we start this fundraiser called the Bring Sayori Back fundraiser. Let's make Literature Club great again. I'm always listening. I don't think you just heard the damn word I said, to be honest. Don't be afraid to bring things up again. Okay? I just did. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Alex. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Alex. Really? It's a lot cuter than I'd expected. Oh jeez. No. Kinda makes sense. It makes me think of something Natsuki would write. So last time it was Sayori, now it's Natsuki because I'm going themed, and they definitely are picking up on that. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. I have to go to the vending machine. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in her house. So she's in a fussy mood pretty often. So let's see here. See what we remember. She has to save her appetite. She has to save her appetite for dinner. And he's apparently an abusive fuck. So she has to eat all of the food that he gives her. Which is why she doesn't want to spoil her food. But wait, but then doesn't give her lunch money or leave any food in the house. I don't understand. Because that's contradictory. It's just what I just said. Oh well. Sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's still small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent's growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I'm about to scare the shit out of you. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, this one I can see. Why couldn't I see this one but not the other ones? Like it goes invisible and then it goes down. And this is the same poem as before. So yeah, I don't think my computer can handle that game. For anyone who just noticed, my friend invited me. Not to mention I'm in the middle of recording. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes could no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic crawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe disputes before my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right here. There. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. Hold up. He wasn't looking at me, confused and frantically glanced at my side, so just looking. He's looking. My burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Are they simply poems on flat sheets? Is she writing about making people disappear? I don't fucking know. She's the evilest one of them all, in my opinion, so, yeah. I mean, I don't really know how this is gonna play out, so for all I know, she could end up being some good guy for some reason, but, yeah. So, what do you think? It raises more questions than answers. It's very freeform, if that's what you'd call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have an emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, they can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on so strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect, but you'll never make any progress. Just try to force yourself to get something down on paper, and tidy it up later. Also, I'm pretty sure that was a different poem than the one I read before, meaning I think the other two might have been different, but it wasn't letting me read them for some reason, which is disappointing. Another way to think about it is this. Whoops. Sorry, my throat's getting sore. Been recording back-to-back, this is probably the last one. And I can't really check the history for what I just read in my voice. Yeah. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Okay, it isn't just me. That was definitely a different fucking tune. Not right now, not this one, but one back. The flute or whatever, the or whatever. I know that sounds horrendous, but it was just super high and super low. It's definitely fucking with me. I'm not just hearing it, it's totally in the fucking thing. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I mean, two papers were blank, so can't really compete with that. Just pure perfection. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki eyebrows curious and frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I read this, and the episode's getting really long, so I'm just gonna quickly skip over it. So we'll skim it. Somebody returns the poem in one hand. This can say it's fancy, thanks, yours cute, you completely missymbol or something. Say about feeling giving up, how can that be cute? I know that, it's just meant the language, I guess. Just trying something nice, and I mean, it's hard, yet come out nice, all well. I do have a couple suggestions. I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it. People did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Alex did too, so based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, appreciate the offer, but I don't expect to change my writing style anytime soon, yet, blah blah blah. Alex liked my poem too, you know, he told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member here. Oh yeah, this. Well, that's not what you're just stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous. I appreciate my important great yours. My advice. Oh no. Well, myself, I deliberately go on my way to make everything worthy to concede. Oh, that was the one who showed whose move. Whose moves magically. Whose moves? Well, I've solved it. Yuri is a trap. That is what I just officially solved. Whose boobs magically grew a size bigger. Natsuki's little. This doesn't involve you taking your own insecurities like that. You should act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me, look who's talking edgy bitch. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone your mental age not pretend. Okay, I think this is getting different. Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over it. You're in middle school, you don't have to prove anything, stop harassing others. Your sickening attitude. Oh my god. Hold up, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back, guys, and because I skipped over something. You know, I'm gonna record another episode once I get back there, because I skipped something. And that is, yeah, my bad, sorry. I thought it was all the same, but I just remembered Sayori's not there to make them stop fighting anymore. So things are a lot different now. So I'll skip up to that. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.